Out of defense up front by getting so many receivers across the field.
Now he's scrambling. Tackled around. And he might change the play here before the snap. Looking to throw. And they got it.
Oh, that is, you're going to get embarrassed on Monday on that one.
Hey guys, welcome to a new series I'll be doing. And after this episode, I already know the next episode I'll be doing for the next video. Well, I don't know if this is the next video actually, and I know how I said this is gonna be uploaded right after. Well, change the plans, and this is a movie review, and I just watched the movie, so I'm gonna review that movie, and I already know the second movie, which I'm gonna be reviewing. And just let's make this clear, I'm not recording this over any video right now, so I don't know what the video. Well, I know what the video is gonna be, but I don't know really like what. So the movie is Act of Valor. I just watched it on demand, and well, let's just say it's a really good movie. And I'm just saying this will have spoilers. I don't know when I'm gonna start saying spoilers. Just be prepared for spoilers at any moment on this video. So basically, this is about you know, these Marines, Navy SEALs, or whatever, have to basically save this girl, I guess. And yeah, I'm just so brain farting right here. So the beginning of the movie starts out, you know, in I don't know where, but there's, you know, this guy's like in the ice cream truck with the girl in the back who, you know, is the ice cream maker or whatever, and he's like in like a high speed chase or race or whatever, and then he stops at this like school, and basically every single kid goes over to get ice cream, and he walks away and blows it up. And so fast forward, the Marines or Navy SEALs get sent out to go capture the girl. Now at this point, the movie's getting really good. The way they, you know, have everything set up with. Okay, here comes some spoilers. So once the Marines or whatever get into position, when they're close enough to the girl area. So basically, once half of the team moves up and the other team stays back. So and then there's two other teams moving up on the water, in two boats to wait at the perfect time. So I'll explain that later. So basically. And the coolest part was, if you've seen the Medal of Honor trailer or whatever, you see that guy throw out an airplane. That actually happens in the movie, and I thought that was really cool. Alright, so basically, they're moving in, and a guy and a sniper basically coordinating with the boats and the people back at people moving up into the houses to get the woman. So basically, they shoot the guy and make sure it's all clear, and they keep moving up, and it's like that. But then, once another team gets there, and they're moving in from the water, now these are not the boat teams, and this is one of the boat teams, but they're moving in, and they're coming out of the water. Same thing, the sniper and the helper, the spotter or whatever, tells them when to move up, tells them when to not move up, and they're looking up from like a sky from the UAV thing, so they can, you know, see everything. So once that happens, and they get the girl, they get into a car, and it gets into a car chase. So they're shooting back there, and then Mikey, one of the fallen soldiers, is like down and basically dead. But as they keep driving and keep shooting off, Mikey actually wakes up, and everyone's like, yeah, and whatever. And then at one point when they're driving, the sniper and the spotter, they're running through the woods, getting in position to shoot a rocket at one of the enemy cars facing off of them. And then basically, once the glass is broken a lot, they kick it out, and then they know basically there's a pond or a lake or something on the right side, and they drive the car straight into it, and they get everybody out, and the boats are there in time to shoot all the enemy cars behind it, so it's like a perfect timing. So once they get into the water, those cars are gonna explode because of the boats coming with their, you know, the big guns and everything, and basically they're over at that point. So then I kind of forget what happens in between there. They, you know, I think they, you know, whatever. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this. But before they actually go into Florida, they show a scene or whatever with this guy and his girl and his wife or girlfriend, fiance leaving, and she's having a baby, and that's gonna be a big factor. So once they do that mission, kind of forget what happens. But I guess I'll go on, and then, you know, I think this is kind of like you know, up and down, like over here, over there, and then, you know, you see the bad guys and their like situation and what they're gonna try to do, blah blah blah, and then they go in for a second mission, which is to I have a feeling I'm doing a really bad review. Whenever I review a movie or tell anybody about a movie, I always do a really bad job. But then I think this is the second mission in the last one. They go, basically, all the bad, I kind of skipped a lot, but at the same time, this is like the, I guess, important, like the high action parts, I guess, I don't know. But then all the bad guys basically gather up, and they're gonna try to, and there's like smuggling type stuff in. And right before that, they show off this new suicidal vest that blows up and shoots 500 bullets in all directions. So that's going to come into a big play too. And you can't use like a scanner or anything. So, and then they later find out that there's like 16, I think, people in America go right now as these two bad guys are speaking. And yeah, I mean, these two guys are speaking. One's bad and whatever. So then they move, and the Marines find out that that's happening, and they find out that they're going under a tunnel to do it. So basically, now they have these Mexican people help them with intel on where to go and stuff. So basically, they drive them to the scene in these dump trucks, and they're like hiding in like the back, and then basically they start, once they get close enough, they in position, they start coming out and shooting at it, and then they come out, start, you know, shooting everybody, and then they move into the buildings, clear that stuff, and then when they get to one part of the building, there's this girl just like crying, holding a suicidal vest button, and the guy's like, bomb, and she goes, and it goes like, psh, and all these bullets fly out everywhere, and it's pretty intense. And then, you know, they get to the tunnel area, and then they go down, right, actually, so once they do that, they go through the building still, and then there's a guy at the top holding a grenade, and he throws it out, frog, and the guy is like, this is the guy with the baby, and he's like, grenade, and he jumps on the grenade to save everybody else from even having a chance. And then after that, it's just like, wow. All slow motion through that scene stuff. It's like, wow. And then so they move up into the tunnels, and basically at this point you can tell they're so peed off right now, and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. And then so basically they're running through, they're basically shooting everybody, and then this one of the really bad guys is basically pulverizing, shooting this one guy, boom, 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 and he's just sitting there with his pistol on the ground, basically, and he's just like, you know how like his vision's blurred, and he's just like, and like bobbing up and down, and he's like reloading, goes pew, 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 and kills one of the guys, and then he's like semi-reloading type of thing, and the really bad guy takes his time and waits for the right moment, and he pops up and walks over to him, about to kill him, and he does what you think he does. He gets killed. Fellow Marine comes in, shoots that guy, comes over to him, checks if he is alright. And basically at that point, the movie's like over. They have the ceremony for the fallen soldier, which is really cool. And that's how the movie ends. Actually, then they go to the house of the woman who had the baby and stuff, and she reads the letter, and it's kind of sad. And adds it to his little memorial that they have in the house. Well, that's basically like a 10-minute recap of the movie. Wanted to keep it kind of short. Honestly, you should really go watch the movie. I didn't recap it the best and recap everything, but I recapped the missions, which was the most important part, I guess, to recap. But go check it out. So if you have, it's on demand for me. I have Verizon or whatever. Verizon, so it's actually on right now. You can go buy it for either $5 or $6, depending on HD or non-HD. But if I had to give it out of a 10, probably a 9 or 10. Great movie. The graphics looked great. I'm just kidding. It's not a video game. But yeah, it's a great movie. Good acting, good realisticness, really good looking. Like the way the people looked and what everything, just like the way it just like felt. I would definitely give it like a 9 or a 10. Go check it out, no doubt about it. And peace. Hey guys, there's one more thing I need to add before this video ends. The reason why there's really no video on Friday because I had to go to the ER because I did something really weird to my back, and I'll explain more in another videos. But just think about it, and I'll explain more in another video. Peace.